Summary of poem The Buck in the Snow by Edna St. Vincent Millay. The speaker asks the white sky above snow-covered hemlock trees if it saw a male deer and his mate at the beginning of the evening. In the apple orchard, there were 2 deer. The speaker knew for sure he or she saw them. The person talking about them also saw them suddenly run away, with their tails up as they jumped over a stone wall and into the snowy woods. Now, though, the male deer is right in front of the speaker, lying on the ground. He is bleeding, and the snow around him is being burned by his hot blood. The speaker admits that death has a strange power if it can beat such a strong and beautiful creature. The speaker says again that death is strange, and then he or she imagines that the female deer is still alive, maybe a mile away, under snow-covered hemlock trees whose branches move sometimes, causing snow to fall lightly to the ground. The female deer is cautiously watching her surroundings.
In 1928, Edna St. Millay put out a book of poems called The Buck in the Snow, and other poems, which included The Buck in the Snow. By this time, Millay had already won the Pulitzer Prize for Poetry and published 5 books of poetry, so she was already well known as a writer. Millay had also earned a good reputation as a playwright. Millay is known for the sonnets she wrote, such as What Lips My Lips Have Kissed, and Where, and Why. But her traditional poems often broke with tradition by focusing on topics that were not common at the time she wrote them, like the sexuality and inner lives of women. Millay also wrote many poems in free verse, which doesn't have a set meter or rhyme scheme. The Imagist movement of the 1910s is also clear in The Buck in the Snow. Imagism, which is thought to be the start of the modernist literary movement, likes to use concrete images instead of the often vague ideas that Romantic and Victorian writing often used. Imagist poetry is best shown by The Buck in the Snow, which is full of clear, concrete images. Look at The Red Wheelbarrow by William Carlos Williams or In a Station of the Metro by Ezra Pound for another example. Millay was not afraid to write about a wide range of topics and styles, even though she was a woman writing in a field that had been dominated by men for a long time. Because of this, Millay's life and work have influenced many other women writers, such as Anne Sexton, Sylvia Plath, and Mary Oliver.
Hope we summarized it fully and you liked it. Please hit the like button and subscribe to our channel so that we are motivated to create more videos.